Hello, my friends. So today we're going to be playing Soviet Japan Tempo/Burn tokens. Sorry, my voice was a little shaky there because it's a bit cold here right now. But anyways, so the goal of this deck is to just get a lot of tokens on board, and then for draw we have Greater Purpose, and since this adds a destruction effect to all our tokens, it will trigger the Matsumoto Regiment's effect, which deals 1 damage to the enemy HQ, kind of like Signal, but only when a unit with destruction effect dies. So if we get a big board of tokens with Greater Purpose and then it gets board wiped, we can deal a lot of burn damage with Matsumoto. At least that's a plan. Um, to help out with that goal, we have stuff like Spearhead, which actually gives a lot of value for destroying our units, which is great, especially if we can get it on units like 321st Rifle Regiment or any tokens that have Greater Purpose on them. And then we have the classic tokens package, the 321st, Reserves, No Surrender, 503rd Motors, Deep Ops, 3 copies of Deep Ops because we want to go fast. Gotta go fast. And we've actually left out Frontal Assault. And that's because we don't actually necessarily want our tokens to be that survivable. Because one of the drawbacks of Greater Purpose is that since it's a destruction effect, it's really slow. It's really delayed draw. You can get a lot of value out of it, like by putting it on a bunch of tokens, but the problem is, like, you have to wait till it dies until it gets value. So, like, giving our tokens plus 2 HP is actually not necessarily a good thing. To sub for that, we got stuff like Close Combat. Buffing the attack of our tokens is always really good. Spearhead, destroying our tokens and giving it a lot of value. Um, And yeah, we even have the mass attack, even though it's probably pretty bad, but it's something to deal burn. The whole point of this deck is to go fast, burn our opponent down, burst our opponent down quickly, right? And to that end, we also have, where's the BM? Just to deal a little bit extra burn and kind of be hard to remove. Consistent, like 2 damage. Ping, even have Great Patriotic War. Now, I don't even know if this is a good idea. This is kind of a deck that I just threw together a while ago for a show match versus Corn Guy. Uh, Top Decker's channel might be uploading that sometime in the future. And to top it off, we have KV for extra burn. All right. So let's see what type of decks we're gonna see in FM. This is like early season. There's a good chance it'll be like sweaty decks because people are still trying to like grind to FM. If we see like someone in rank 2, they're probably playing a meta deck. Okay, another FM player. Do I ever keep Greater Purpose? I feel like I don't keep that in my opening hand. I do have 4 copies of it, so like by the time I play it, I should be getting, I should be getting like um a copy of it by the time I actually need to play Greater Purpose. Although maybe since I'm going first, maybe I should just kept it. Feel like pushing the 321st up to the front line doesn't accomplish much. Okay, well there's a Greater Purpose. So Germany doesn't have root out anymore, which is huge. Unless he's Brit ally, um you won't have much. This looks like an LP decisive defense. So I could get that down the BM. If this is like from the deep and or careless talk, then well played, I guess. Oh, he doesn't even have decisive defense. What the hell? Okay. um do I ever just spearhead or do I close combat? Well, close damage just bursts. Sorry, no, not close damage. Close combat kind of just bursts him like really hard right now. Which I like a lot. Spearhead will buff allow us to establish 2 light infantry in the front line with 3-3 if I use it here. And it also makes the BM a 4-4, but let's just go fast. I don't know if we're gonna get a better chance to use close combat, and this puts him at 2, so like okay, yeah. US ally, very limited healing and like no guards, so I feel like close combat was the right option there. Alright, interesting first game. Must have had a pretty bad hand. Looks like he's playing some really greedy Germany US, maybe like rampish kind of deck with big units and some US ramp. So yeah, I mean, as you can see in the ideal situation, this deck can just output massive damage very quickly. Can burn our opponents down. Okay, US Cherbourg HQ. This smells like a front line. Smells like it. I'll keep the cavalry since I feel like cavalry is pretty good against front line, especially going first where we're down in card advantage. And just pray that we don't get another 24th. Tempted to keep 503rd, but without any tokens in hand, I'll mulligan it. Forgot to give my good day greetings to my opponents. Sorry to my opponent last game. Cuban Cossacks is like, I mean, going first, it's okay, but it does get answered by 5th Rangers very well. Really? I don't think that's worth, but alright. Should definitely get rid of that and push that into the front line. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it prevents me from getting the job, but like, I mean, to be fair, there aren't that many like good effects in my deck. Like, good destruction effects or I mean, guard's not hugely irrelevant. I like getting the BM down because again, like if I push the Cossacks, I get punished by 5th Rangers really hard. BM should be pretty difficult for him to deal with unless he has Pathfinders, We do have a way to remove Pathfinders. Okay, yeah, there's the 5th Rangers. And we're gonna... Oh, no surrender. That's a bit awkward with the BM in the support line. One of the disadvantages to running RDs like BM or Caddy. Okay, that was a misplay, because I guess I sickle that, yeah. I'm pretty sure I sickle that, so I should have drawn first. Whoops, drew last. Alright, looks like we're not going to get punished for drawing last, though. Now we'll push up the Cossack since we've already seen a 5th Rangers, and even if he does get another 5th Rangers down, we have the BM, so it's not too bad. Alright, and I think at this point we just flood the front line with no surrender. Even if it's 3, like just getting value. It's really hard for US frontline to deal with a flooded frontline of tokens. So yeah, I think we just do this, and then I make sure not to move my BM up. Let's make this attack first, and yeah, we'll trade it off. And then we got the 503rd. This is just such an efficient card, so even though like we don't care too much about our tokens' survivability, like we run it. It's making a bit of a comeback. Do we sickle any target? I think we sickle... Yeah, I think we sickle this. Another mass attack. We definitely make this trade. And, yeah, let's get the motors down. Attack with this in case it is, what's that thing called? Air defense? And we won't play this because we don't want to put stuff in our support line. Okay, let's use our mass attack. Just play for board now. And we're in a pretty good spot despite our hand being mostly useless. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why great patriotic wars in this deck. I was originally thinking like, you know, what if a Commonwealth deck stacks HP, or maybe a Soviet Italy deck gets off a lot of healing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea, but you know, it's funny. So let's leave it in for now. Oh, I believe this is the loading screen art. I believe this is the Tomahawk. Um, Tomahawk's an interesting card. It just generally feels too slow um, to put in tokens, but you know, maybe I'll put it in because it's funny. And it'd probably be better than Great Patriotic War. Okay, so if this is Jagro, Mulligan the 24th, I really like having the 503rd. Because the 2/5 guard is just really good against Jagger. Excuse me. Might just keep the Depop and not be greedy with my mulligan. Let's go with this. Okay, we got one of those anyways. I was hoping for, you know, maybe I could have mulliganed this for a, the 321st or a reserves. That probably would have been good, but yeah. This is not too great of a mulligan. Do, 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 do. No one said good day, comrade, back to me so far. Unfortunate. Okay, and it looks like... Okay, I was about to say, it looks like our opponent's like AFK or something. Alright, forced skip from our turn. And I do not like this hand. Could maybe play the cavalry down, although our hand's getting actually super clogged. And this is actually an interesting problem that tokens can have. Sometimes your hand actually just gets clogged because it's filled with situational orders. Let's get these to the front line. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Hmm. Honestly, let's just push everything up. I think I'll play the 503rd motors after a no surrender turn. And just pray that he doesn't have something like Tora Tora. Okay, I mean, if he's gonna use that now. And we also got another no surrender after that. We are not surrendering for any time soon. Did I go for this? I think let's go for the tempo play and go no surrender so we can get 3 tokens in the front line. If this sticks, we have some potential big boy buffs. Oh, Audacity is annoying. Oh, there's another no surrender. Let's just play it slow then. We'll do the motors, give him the... Do I actually go face? Yeah, you know what? Goal of this deck is to go fast, so... Play to our win condition, right? Go fast, go for face. It also doesn't really feel good to like make these trades for him. Make him pay the 1 credit if he wants to draw and trade in like that. Diplomatic attaché. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like he's also playing a burn deck, and we've got rid of 2 diplomatics, so not too bad, all things considered. I guess we're gonna have to make this trade then. I just noticed I have 2 gold copies of this card. Pretty nice. By the way, did you know that the gold copies of cards, in addition to being like obviously having a golden color, there's that national insignia right where the card text is. So here you see like the Soviet Union hammer and sickle plus the I don't know what those 2 wreaths are. They're called the wreaths, right? WREATH. Anyways, getting a little bit sidetracked here. Okay. What do we do here? I don't want to commit too much to the board because you could very well have bonsai. And bonsai is not very nice. I definitely move this guy up. Do we put out the no surrender is the question. We also could have considered spearhead opportunities. You know what? I have like a decent amount of value. I think I commit the Cossacks. Still have 2 no surrenders for board refills. Actually, no. Thinking back is probably best to save the Cossacks. If he doesn't do anything here, we potentially just have lethal with no surrender into spearhead. Actually, I don't know if that's enough credits. Yeah, so this is definitely a burn deck. I've actually played, maybe not this exact deck, but I played this archetype a couple times recently. It's really fun. Alright, well, this trade's definitely happening. Or is it? We'll lose out on the chance to mass attack face if we do that. Oh, that's actually bad positioning, actually. I should position this on the far left or far right because of bombing raid. Oh, well. Um... Hmm. Let's be a bit skimpy with our resources because we're heading into a potential to the last man turn. And he's going to be facing a lot of damage next turn. If he doesn't use any board clears. Or he could use single target removal on like all my units. In which case, then after that, we will no surrender. Huh. Do I have lethal here? I probably do. Somehow? No, it seems a bit off just from my rough estimate. I'm actually not gonna spearhead. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get the mass attack off while I can, because he might be holding a board clear. I don't think there's any French or Japanese countermeasures for me to worry about, right? So yeah, let's just go face with everything. Hit him with a fat mass attack. Although, maybe there's an argument to be made for just spearheading anyways. Because with spearhead is conditional damage. Oh, what is that great patriotic war, by the way? That is not what I want to see. Let me think about this. How many units do I want to spearhead? I think I spearhead 2. It's a Shinano. the Shinano gonna be enough? Fiery ambush. Not enough. Alright. Nice to see other people playing fun decks out there instead of the super tryhard meta ones. Although, no shame in playing meta decks. Play whatever you enjoy. Alright. Britain. This seems like a pretty decent keep. Oh, the turn 185th Pioneer Company. Is it GG? Is it a good day to die already? So, I wonder if I conserve the 3503rd motors, or I just play it immediately for tempo. Let's just play immediately. This way we can start applying pressure right away, and if the more supply shortages he commits, the better 24th Cavalry becomes, because it's actually very hard for Britain to just deal single target 1 damage. So we can actually put down a greater purpose right now, but I don't think we need to. It also won't be in time for the Matsumoto to trigger because it'll just these two guys are gonna die next turn. So let's apply pressure this way, and let's go here. Just playing around pin, like pin effects like Suse in case it's a pin deck. Alright, well he can't supply shortage now. He can Tora though. We can still get rid of that though, so that's nice. And yeah, we're not gonna trade in this guy. So it's completely fine if our BM dies. Alright, this looks like a mass attack turn with double rifle regiment. By the way, it looks like this might just be like credit denial, but he didn't find his KD. Also, damn, nerfed Observer Corps. In which case, our Great Patriotic War might actually come in handy. Another supply shortage right now is perfectly fine. Oh, that's not perfectly fine. That is not okay. Blackwatch is actually very good against tokens. Okay, double surprise attack on the Matsumoto. Do. Let's just put out a deep op for now. He's also floating some credits, I believe. So he's not gonna, either doesn't have a supply shortage or doesn't want to commit it. Under fire, okay, it might be a pin deck then. Oof, okay, Wellington, that's bad. And I drew another cavalry regiment. That is not ideal. Well, I mean, no surrender just seems really bad. Guess I have to just push, double push here. Ah, it was credit denial. He's gonna go face. Does he have another supply shortage? I mean, even if he has like an ultra here, I'm pretty screwed. I can't really play around it at this point. Oh, that Churchill is super annoying. I don't think we can come back from the game. He could definitely have like daylight bombing and finish me off with this with the Wellington, but if I play Great Patriotic War now, like I can't do anything and it doesn't like it just delays my loss, right? So I have to like be greedy here, I think, and commit the 503rd motors. Maybe I should have pushed up the cavalry actually. Did you just top deck the daylight bombing too? There's actually a potential comeback angle with the Great Patriotic War, but like, yeah, like, okay. Well, GG, I guess. Yeah, and I was also thinking like if he had the credit denial, he would have played it earlier. If he had like something like daylight bombing. Um, but GG. Do. Oh, I believe, is this princess? Something's 改成光 something something 公主. Alright. Let's not keep the Matsumoto. Going second against Jagro is pretty bad. It means we're gonna take a lot of damage. Actually, you know what? Let's keep that. Huh, interesting. Oh, that looks like a Tony OTK. Damn, go first, War Machine into our need. Lady Luck is not on my side. Okay, let's push this guy up and get the Matsumoto down. Unfortunately, don't have enough units on the board for mass attack to kill that. Looks like he'll be getting some insane draw off. Oh well, not much we can do to stop that. I should maybe not push the Matsumoto up. Although I guess it's kind of fine if he trades that into it. Still not enough units for mass attack, unfortunately. ASW drawing 3. Oof. Bitter cold, bitter enemies. I actually don't know how many cards reserves puts in my hand. I might be overdrawing if I do this. I've not been keeping track. Oh well, need the tempo advantage. Need every credit matters. Elephant voice. That's interesting. Okay, I actually could have used that. Oh, I should have drawn first. Whoops. I mean, I don't even think he has much ramp left in his deck. It doesn't look worth to, doesn't really seem worth it to mass attack that. I think I just push up. Greater purpose. See if we can get a deep operation on these light infantry here. Southern plan too? Huh. Alright, what if the only play is... What if the only play is to Great Patriotic War and then win with mass attack? Now, I could very well die within like a turn of Great Patriotic Warring, but... what's the alternative here? Do 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 do. I'm probably gonna die, but I mean, I think we're gonna lose anyways, so let's go out in style. Do do do. Kika. A good day to die indeed. GG's. Alright, let's do one more game. Do 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 do. That is not a good hand. Okay, slightly better. Want to encourage him to push any like Greyhound into the front line. Okay, that's not what I expected. It's a bit awkward. Do I ever just play a 503rd just to get the stats onto the board right now? That seems. I mean, the alternative seems pretty bad. I guess you know. I guess I just do this. Do do do. Wow, that's not ideal. This does get traded into by two of these guys. Not ideal, not ideal. Can potentially get his Sherman draw off, and this thing eats two unbuffed light infantry, so that's not good. Fifth Ranger is also pretty annoying to deal with. I guess we can deal with that. That 22nd, oof, wish I had a sickle right about now. It's pretty tough. Not sure if there's a way out of this one. I think we're kind of screwed. um, you know what? I don't even have room to play the 503rd to buff the no surrender tokens, so I'll just put them out here. Because if I play no surrender, I'd have to like trade in one token and then play this, and then it's like super slow. This actually spawns a token with let's do this. We draw a sickle, we can actually maybe somehow. It's unlikely, but it's still gonna be insanely hard to compete with Shermans, and he probably has removal. Oh, what? What? That is very strange. Okay. That is very, very strange. Okay, opponent giving me a chance. Not a paid actor, by the way. Uh, do, do, do. Man, no surrender does, or the spearhead feels pretty awful here. Um, I think it's a mass attack angle. I think I have to play for the mass attack. Uh, I absolutely need to get rid of this. And I also want to take the front line. Problem is, I don't really have cards now, and I can't even play Spearhead, but I absolutely have to take the front line, I think. Ooh, deep ops. Okay, yeah, I definitely play that then. The question is if I want to put down a spearhead too. Uh, hmm. If I put down a spearhead, I think I do. Then I can get the BM. Yeah, I got a 3-3 infantry in the. If I do spearhead on 2, I get 3-3 here, 3-3 here, and it's pretty good, I think. So greater purpose, and then spearhead. Get rid of the Sherman. There's still a chance I die, but at least. Oh, that's not good. Ah, the Blitzkrieg and the third half track. Unfortunate. Props to our opponent for making it interesting a little bit by sudden striking his own engineers for some reason. Alright, GG's. I'll round off the video here. So is this deck good at all? No. Is it fun? Maybe. Depends on your definition of fun. But yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a while, so I just kind of wanted to I guess just make a video on any random deck. And here's one that was a funny kind of spontaneous thought that I just had. What if I slapped on some greater purpose to some tokens? Did it work out well? Not really. But you know, it was fun. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.